White is 6'2". Plenty of time to get off the snap. They're still looking shotgun. Louisville brings everybody. White will keep it, and he'll get it. And he'll get more. Inside the 5. The touchdown-saving tackle made that time by Rod Council.
I'm going to tell you something. That may be the best call of the night. 4th and 6 inches. Watch this again. Here's they snap it to a shotgun on 4th and inches, and the quarterback runs wide when you know the defense thought it was going to come between the tackles. That's the kind of call that plays that wins big games right there.
Did you see Brandon Miles on the replay? He was so far away from Council, he was not going to get another holding penalty. All right, you see the situation after the 12-yard run. Slayton didn't make it. Did not make it.
He is on the inch line. That ball has got white chalk on it. It's so close to that goal line.
Okoye on the stop. Clock running. Again, West Virginia with the 2 timeouts.
And again, in the shotgun here on the 3-yard line. There's the power play. There's that inside the 1. Now, I don't know. I've been out of coaching too long. I didn't know there was a play but a quarterback sneak on 2nd and inches. If they don't quarterback sneak it, or a power play, that's what you've got to do here.
They've got a lot of
sneak
field
or
to
a
their
dive,
right.
power dive. There's the power.
Nothing. Oh, he goes for the second effort. Let's see. Touchdown. They give it to him. Slayton's 3rd touchdown. They are snapping this quickly, just in case the Big East official wanted to ring in and say he didn't make it. He made it. We're knotted up. A 17-point comeback by West Virginia.
There it is now. There's the power. The fullback looking for somebody to lead. They stop him short, but look at Steve Slayton. He keeps on spinning, reaches the ball forward, and gets the touchdown. Let's watch it from the side angle. Fullback tries to find somebody. Slayton pretty much stopped. There's the spin. Watch him reach the ball.
Yep, he got it.
It's across the touchdown. They went across the plane. I tell you, very, very smart young man. I mean, the Mountaineers never gave up.
Well, you do have one of the fastest striking offenses in the nation in Louisville. This is a big kickoff here. Can't have any mistakes on the kickoff and on the coverage.
Yeah, but again, with a minute left, you know, take your chances wisely because you got overtime also.
Right.
And so you take your chances wisely. You don't want to turn the ball over.
That's the 3rd touchdown for Slayton. West Virginia is on a 17-0 run. They've got Spencer and Jones back deep. See the timeout situation. Louisville with just 1. What a finish. This is returnable. Jones, 1 yard deep. Great coverage by West Virginia. Play made that time by Ridwan Malik.
Great job there of getting after it. First guy down, just make something happen. Great play. There's his first touchdown. On the slip screen, on the screen out there. Steve Slayton's first one there again. Off tackle. 2nd touchdown. And here, watch this critical. Never quit, spin, stick it across, touchdown.
All right, now, if you're Louisville, you have only the 1 timeout in poor field position. Let's see what they decide to do. They go to Bush.
Yeah, I think they're going to go to overtime here, I believe. Unless something breaks out big, they're going to go ahead and let the clock run, I believe.
And Slayton, 21 yards over the career mark he set last week against Rutgers, has all 3 of the West Virginia touchdowns. The other on a catch that was the first score for West Virginia. We're headed for overtime.
Folks, you see it every Saturday. You see momentum change. You see teams get on fire. You see it every day. Somebody is down, they're down, but they're not out. They come back, and that's football.
And Bush won't get the first down. That won't stop the clock. I don't think West Virginia will stop it. We'll be heading to somebody's 25-yard line here very, very shortly. We're going to overtime. ABC Sports presentation of college football will return with overtime after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Call it heads or tails. Call it in the air. If I drop it, we'll do it again. The winner of the coin toss has a choice to go on offense or defense or defend a goal. You get one timeout per overtime. If we go to a third overtime and you score a touchdown, you have to go for 2 points. Okay? All right, you're going to call it heads or tails. Call it in the air. Tails, he called. Tails it is. You're going to go on defense. That means you'll be on offense. Which end of the field do you want to play on? Put your backs to this end. Louisville, put your backs to this end. Louisville.
All right, there you have it. Rich Rodriguez's squad has come from 17-0 down. Terry, let's review the overtime rules. No sudden death, equal possession. It began on the 25-yard line. The process is repeated until the tie is broken. Starting in the third overtime, teams must go for a 2-point conversion. We will have the overtime when we come back from Morgantown on ABC's College Football. All right, our first overtime about to begin here in Morgantown, West Virginia. Along with Terry Bowden, I'm Dave Lamont. Trenny Kusnarek on the sidelines. Let's get underway here. Pat White has led this in replace of the injured Adam Bednarik at quarterback. And it's been done pretty much on the ground with Slayton. Instead, they go to the fullback this time. Breaking through is Schmidt. Down to the 2. We have an injured Louisville player in the backwash. Schmidt nearly got in. Malik Jackson saved the touchdown.
I'll tell you what a story Owen Schmidt is. A small college tailback, walked on at West Virginia just to be a part. They saw that he could be a big fullback with some tailback moves right there. Right down to the 2-yard line. That's the kind of guy. You talk about a great story. Lucky to be coming to West Virginia as a walk-on, working his way up the starting lineup, mostly blocking, leading the way for Steve Slayton. And now giving him a chance.
White this time from under center. They'll go to Slayton, and he'll get in. 2 plays to put the heat on the Cardinals.
Here it is. Watch the surge of the offensive line. There's the gap. There's Owen hitting the block. There's the huge hole for Steve Slayton. I tell you, this Mountaineer offensive line in the second half has dominated.
This is a pretty important little kick, by the way, and it's good. 31-24. All right, this is real simple. If Louisville does not get a touchdown and the extra point, game over.
24 straight points for the Mountaineers now as they were down 24-7. They had gained momentum back and never lost it after that second touchdown by Steve Slayton.
And you're right about the offensive line. Louisville's defensive line has not been around, particularly in the fourth quarter. West Virginia outscored them 17-0.
I mean, the key is, Coach Rick Trickett, you're talking about one of the top line coaches in America. In fact, I think probably the very best. And that group of his, Garrett Justice, Sheffy Moses, Stanchek, and Garrett, these guys, he'll play 5 guys and 5 guys only most of the time because he believes that the best guys have got to be on the field. Now Louisville.
Louisville's reputation is on the line on this drive right here. Brown will go to the air. Not much there for Arrutia. Really no gain at all. Second down coming up. McLee on the stop.
Boo McLee again. Getting to the ball, and Mims also on first down. That's been a real key for this West Virginia defense throughout the second half, making stops on first down. That was what they could not do in the first half.
It's as if this game has completely reversed. If anybody didn't watch this game from the beginning, this is not like this. Louisville was the first down team moving the chains. Now it's West Virginia.
Almost like they changed uniforms.
Yep. Second down. 9. Underneath, and Arrutia can run. First down, Louisville. You didn't think this game was going to go down easy, did you?
Oh, not with these guys. They've got so many playmakers at Louisville. They've chosen a possession style of offense tonight, but they've got guys like Urrutia right there that can make the plays and make the misses right there.
So a fresh set of downs for Louisville. Now the question is, yes, they can get a first down without getting a touchdown. $15-yard pickup on that connection. West Virginia wants to blitz. Bush, and he's almost got through the arm tackle, but not quite. Big play made that time by number 90.
Warren Young right there, backup nose guard, making the play.
Getting some significant playing time here in the overtime with Ernest Hunter out with an injury. No gain.
Did you see it right here? This is the kind of play that Michael Bush was making big plays. Young will come down the line right here. Watch him hold on. 250 pounds trying to pull. Warren Young holds on to that big body and keeps him from breaking the line of scrimmage.
And it's Adai who comes in to finish him off. No surprise there. We're in overtime. If Louisville can't get the touchdown and the PAT, they lose. And is that complete or not?
Incomplete. No. Drops the football.
Third down.
Joshua Tinch makes the drop. He's had tons of catches today for a drop that he hasn't made, but he has been all over West Virginia.
He's had a great day. 11 catches, but that was not number 12. Never had it. What a win this would be. The Mountaineers would be 3-0 in the Big East. Has all kind of time. Touchdown Louisville. Urrutia. And now we're a PAT away from overtime number 2.
I'll tell you, if you cover Tinch, they got Urrutia to get through. Two great speed receivers, and you know Louisville wasn't going to go down. No. You know they were. Here it goes. Braum, you watch him with patience. Find the receiver right there. You got too much time to throw the football right there. You're playing coverage, of course. Too much time with those guys.
Carmody at one point had made 97 straight PATs. Florida Atlantic blocked one a few weeks ago. That was close.
Closer than the coach would have liked it. And Carmody comes off, had it all the way, coach. Had it all the way.
Oh, absolutely, coach. I knew that was in as soon as I kicked it. So 31-31. Now, Louisville keeps the ball. Their turn to go again.
Yeah, and Louisville, you know, they are one of the few teams in America at the start of a game, if they win the toss, they'll receive. They like to start games off, and they've scored over half the time on their first drive of the game. And so, watch these last two touchdowns for West Virginia. Here's the big touchdown right here in regulation. There's the great drive by Slayton. There's the OT touchdown by Slayton.
We will come back with overtime number 2, and the Cardinals will have it first when we return on ABC's College Football. Overtime number 2, Louisville will now get their first crack at it. West Virginia has put in a touchdown in the PAT. Louisville put in the touchdown in the PAT. Appropriate, the West Virginia ran for theirs, Louisville threw theirs. Now, this is the last time you can kick the PAT in the second overtime. If Louisville scores, they have the option of kicking. After that, you must go for 2. That was Tinch in motion. All kind of time for Braum. Nearly picked, but instead it's Tinch, and he has a first down. If McLeek gets that, he's gone the other way.
I'm going to tell you, that's either a quarterback that's got great confidence and a great arm or didn't make a good decision, but he completed, but that's scary. Throwing the ball in the flat on 1st and 10. Great throw and catch, great first down. The plays you got to make if you're going to win in overtime. As for the defense, that's the plays you want to make if you want to end it, because a field goal then would win all that you needed.
Braum, 255 yards following the 11-yard gain. He has 2 touchdowns and was intercepted once. That was a long time ago. Bush to 10, 5. They can't stop him from there. Touchdown, Michael Bush. And all of a sudden, Louisville, we knew about their quick strike ability. They do it there. 14 yards.
Ran over a couple to get into that end zone. 250 pounds going full speed as he hit the goal line there on a nice little pitch outside. Let's take a look at it. You're talking about his third rushing touchdown for the day. They've got the blocker in front now as he shifted over. And then he gets speed, gets downhill, 250 pounds. Not going to happen.